Good evening. On behalf of Youth Invest Partners, formerly Venture Philanthropy Partners, I am honored to introduce tonight's program. Our mission is to invest in systemic change by collaborating with community, business, government, and nonprofit partners to build better life outcomes for youth. Youth Invest Partners lead social change by making sustained investments in community organizations and spearheading partnerships between businesses, community members, funders, government, nonprofit, and philanthropists to move the needle for children and youth ages 0 to 24. Through direct financial investments and strategic assistance to strengthen organizational capacity, we have deployed more than $110 million to organizations serving more than 57,000 children and young adults in our region, leading to improved academic achievement, higher graduation rates, and better futures for Greater Washington youth. In 2015, Youth Invest Partners launched Ready for Work, Champions for Career and College-Ready Graduates in Prince George's County. Ready for Work is an initiative designed to increase the number of young people who are career and college ready upon graduation from high school in partnership with county government, the school system, employers, nonprofits, and philanthropy. A key component of Ready for Work is to build the capacity of Prince George's County nonprofit organizations that are supporting early childhood education, facilitating middle school transitions, and helping young people transition from high school to adulthood. The Prince George's County Council recognized the importance of developing this capacity to ensure that more youth in the county could receive the support needed to thrive in their communities. Thus, the creation of the Ready for Work nonprofit capacity building program. This 3-year program provides intensive individualized support, quarterly workshops, and 2 rounds of $25,000 mini grant funding. Youth Invest Partners and the Prince George's County Council partnered to offer this program with the capacity building support provided by Fair Chance. The following nonprofits have been through the program: Cohort 1, End Time Harvest Ministries, the Foundation for the Advancement of Music and Education, First Generation College Bound, and Joe's Movement Emporium. Cohort 2, Community Youth Advance and the Training Source, and Cohort 3, Side by Side with Toddy, Liberty's Promise, and Ivy Community Charities. This past year was an exciting one for the program. We launched Cohort 4, which includes Artworks Now, Because I Can, and Leap to College Foundation. The Support Organized Act Rise SOAR program continued for a second year with additional offerings of virtual capacity building workshops to the nonprofit community on specific topics. We also launched a partnership with Catch a Fire, an organization that strategically pairs volunteer experts to complete projects identified by local nonprofits to strengthen their organizations. I want to thank the Prince George's County Council for this important and successful partnership, and that we continue to expand and enhance our programmatic offerings in response to the needs of Prince George's community. Many thanks to Fair Chance for partnering with us in this capacity building initiative. And congratulations to the graduating Cohort 3 nonprofit partners. Thank you and enjoy the evening.
Hello, I'm Tom Denoga, Chair of the Prince George's County Council, representing District 1, which is home to the incredible Side by Side program. Prince George's County is home to more than 4,000 nonprofit organizations. Most of them serve minority communities and are minority-led. The County Council recognized the need to build capacity in our nonprofits years ago, and we're excited to celebrate the results of that effort. Cohort 3 was launched during the pandemic, so programming was adapted accordingly, allowing the cohort to graduate on time. Each cohort has a 3-year engagement, with each nonprofit receiving an average of 1,370 hours of capacity building support from a Fair Chance capacity building specialist over the duration of the program, which ends up being equivalent of about a full-time support for 8.5 months. That number will likely be higher as we close out Cohort 3. Now, each cohort has 4 quarterly workshops per year designed by Fair Chance or Youth Invest Partners and receives individual assessments and work plans to address the organizational competencies. The county appreciates the partnership on Ready for Work nonprofit capacity building program with youth invest partners and Fair Chance. So I'm excited to see Cohort 3 graduate, and especially honored to introduce Side by Side. Side by Side made significant gains as an organization and contributions to our community. They expanded and improved their Great Start program, a series of free family nights, partnering with local elementary schools to bring parents of students from pre-K through second grade, an engaging program to equip them with skills and strategies to better support their young learners at home. So through capacity building programs, they've improved programming, reached more schools, and had great success in board development. Side by Side, congratulations on your achievement. I look forward to what is in store for your organization in the future.
Hello, Siders, I should say, because this is Side by Side, and you all have a very long history of doing good in the community, and especially in a space that's not as full as it probably needs to be. There is a need for parents to be able to translate the lessons and the education and the services that their children receive in the classroom, and to be able to continue that in the homes. And that is actually what Side by Side, from my work with you, what you all do and what you do well. So hats off to you all for making it through this 3 years. 3 years during a pandemic, 3 years of financial changes, 3 years of that's included board changes and some staff changes, and just change. I think it has been one of the key themes throughout the time that we've worked here.
Well, I felt that Fairchance has impacted my growth as a leader in Side by Side in ways that I had learned more of how to be in compliance and policies, be more knowledgeable. It's been very productive, very effective for me to have a better understanding as my role as the president, also the role of the board, and how to come together to work together as a team players. So it's been very, very good for me, for myself, as to grow with Fair Chance.
We have 8 areas of capacity building. Several of them have moved forward in the last several months since you've been here. One of them specifically with communications. We've already addressed some of the board improvements, some of it with planning and evaluation. I would like to just have you share any takeaways from those things that you've been able to execute upon, or just any anecdotes of that whole process and kind of what you took away from it.
Fair Chance ability to develop training activities, work plans, that includes assignments and responsibilities for staff and board, has been tremendous, has been very influential for this organization. Be honest with you, I wish that I had, been here in the beginning. This program, I really think not even just new nonprofits, but even older ones, they need programs like this because, things are changing. Protocol is changing, operations is changing, and sometimes you need a coach to come in and identify, what you need to learn, what you need to brush up on, what it means to build capacity within an organization.
Hi, my name is Dewana Kennedy, and I'm the executive director of Side by Side. Side by Side Incorporated is a 501c3 nonprofit organization that was started in 2004 by the Clergy Association of Laurel. But that's just on paper. Side by Side is so much more than that. Side by Side is a partner of parents and of Laurel Public Schools. Side by Side serves pre-K through second grade students and their families in the Laurel area, predominantly at-risk or low-income families. Our core program is our Great Start program, and what we do really is we give students a great start. We give students and parents a great start. We offer enrichment sessions for the parents. We offer childcare for the students while the parents are in the sessions, and we offer a free family style dinner. Side by Side operates here out of First United Methodist Church, and it's really a reflection of our relationship with the Clergy Association since 2004.
Hi, my name is Angela Todd. I am a teacher at Laurel Elementary School for first grade. I was hired as an instructor by Side to teach grades pre-K through 2 in reading and language arts. I became involved in 2010. Side came into my school, Laurel Elementary School, and they explained their program and was looking for volunteers to teach reading and language arts. If we don't prepare our pre-K students to be lifelong learners, when they get to first grade, they might struggle. If you see it in pre-K, you're going to see it in kindergarten, you're going to see it in first grade, but by first grade, first and second grade, we hope to have mastered those skills. One of the things I help the parents understand what is being taught in the school and how they can help their children at home. And I think that Side by Side encourages the parents to be advocates for their children. Oftentimes I tell the parents, by the end of first grade, your child should be writing a paragraph, and they're taken back by that. They're like, a paragraph? My child can only write one word. And I'm like, it's okay, keep encouraging them, add on. And I think Side by Side prepares them for what's to come.
I became part of Side by Side Incorporation back in 2007, and I was privileged to be part of the founders of Side by Side Incorporation. It was an excitement time for me. I saw the passion that Joe Murkison presented to me and the vision of what Side by Side was going to do with the schools in the Laurel community. And I just felt that was my calling, and ever since then, I'm still here in Side by Side working and volunteer, and I love it. I'm very passionate about what we do. We are an organization that really care about our community. We care about education. We care about our neighborhood schools. We wanted to give the best to the parents, to the students, and work with the administrators of the 6 schools that we have partnered. And we have this program, this fantastic program, because we hire teachers within the same school that we have partnered, and they're certified teachers. We give and we work hard to give the best to the students and to the families. So Side by Side really helps low-income families by providing free dinners for them, free childcare for them. So when they come to the program, that is taken care of. They come and we ask them to bring the family. They don't have to just come with their child that is at the school. They are welcome to come with the whole family. And we serve them a hot meal. And there is also childcare that we provide for them, so they don't have to worry about it. And when that is taking place, the parents are being instructed by a teacher that has been hired from one of the 6 schools that we are partnered with.
Stronger families, stronger schools, stronger communities.
I am Vice Chair Walla Blagay, Vice Chair of the County Council and also Council Member for District 6. As Chair Denoga mentioned, we are appreciative of the nonprofit capacity building program and its impact that it's had on the county. As we gather to celebrate the Cohort 3, we have quite a few notable achievements to share. At the end of the program, Cohort 3 received over 5,452 hours of capacity building support, serving 1,339 youth with an average of increased budget size by 89%, and all completely pivoted to virtual programming. This program provided the support needed to help those nonprofits navigate the pandemic and transition to a virtual environment, and then offer support on how to return to offer in-person programs as the public health emergency subsided. So congratulations to Cohort 3. Now, I want to formally congratulate and introduce the Watati Academy. I admire Watati for that commitment to financial literacy. It is so important in our community, especially with our students, especially in this day and time in the global world that we live in, that financial literacy becomes a key in the learning opportunity of our youth and even our adults. And Watati was a part of this group. In addition to strengthening their board, they diversified their revenue sources, enhanced fundraising opportunities. They also segmented their program by age group, offering more tailored and specialized programming. Watati actually also included a virtual element, which was really important post-COVID, in a time that many nonprofit and even businesses did not survive. They were able to not only survive, but to increase their capacity. We cannot wait to see what Watati will do for young people in the future. Congratulations.
Good afternoon. I'm here with Ambassador Dr. Margaret Dureke with Watati and Watati Power. And so we are here to really celebrate and congratulate Watati on its graduation from our 3-year Ready for Work program in Prince George's County. So first, Margaret and Watati, we are clapping and giving you congratulations for graduating.
When an opportunity presents itself, if it is not inconvenient, it will never be an opportunity of a magnitude proportion. I think that really should cover everything. And I'll repeat what I said. When an opportunity presents itself, if it is not inconvenient, it will not be an opportunity of a magnitude proportion. What am I saying? It was so inconvenient to the naked eye. How can I do this with all that I already have going? And what are they going to teach me that I don't already know? The inconvenience combined with the possibility of what this opportunity was pregnant with, there was no way not to take it. I also know that people who get things done are people who are very busy. So I had to do a talking to myself. I have my own come to Jesus like I do with other people. Like, girl, we're going to do this. Fair Chance, in partnership with Prince George's County, has made a difference in a way that putting words to it would be kind of insulting it. Did I know it was going to be? No. You know what we went through to get to the point where now I'm proudly calling you my brother from the other mom. So this digital evergreen logic model and having an online platform was something that was part of the vision for another 5 years, like if this, then that. Mm-hmm. But lo and behold, this little disease that is invisible, right? That has 4 letters or 5 letters was going to change everything. Do we let it ruin everything? Can we use it as a form of as a catalyst for change? I love the fact that Fair Chance had to equally pivot, took it online, and we were able to keep going. I didn't know that 3 years sounded like a death sentence. I was like, when is 3 years going to come and go? But here we are.
It was. It does feel long, right? Until you are in it, and it starts to move really quickly. Congratulations on your graduation, and know that we as a community are empowered to achieve the possible. So Watati Power.
My name is Ambassador Dr. Margaret Dureke, founder and executive director of Watati Academy. Watati stands for We Are Empowered to Achieve the Impossible. And we spell the word Watati with a lowercase I because we do not want to give power to the word impossibility. Watati is anyone who endeavors to achieve that which was once impossible to them. Since the inception of Watati in 2012, it has evolved to become what is known today as Watati Academy. Our mission here at Watati Academy is to educate and empower low to moderate income students, specifically the ages 11 to 25, on how to become financially independent. Watati Academy's programs are based on 4 activities: financial literacy, entrepreneurship, which has 2 components, the idea pitch competition, which gives the kids ability to put hands on practical, idea lab, where we teach students how to take an idea from inception to implementation, the workforce development, and STEMpreneur. And we say STEMpreneur because we don't want our students to have a STEM idea and let other people steal it from them. We give them the option of coming up with a STEM program, and we put the perennial by partnering with companies that can take the ideas to the level where it becomes their own instead of somebody else's idea.
I first became involved with the organization in 10th grade when I applied for the Watati Academy workshops, and in the following summer, 2020, I competed in the idea pitch competition. My business idea was handmade jewelry from bracelets, rings, and necklaces, and it was called LC Inspired Beauty. Watati Academy has taught me professionalism, financial literacy, and economic opportunities. So professionally, it's helped me learn how to be composed, how to address myself, things to consider in a professional setting.
So I first learned about the program that Watati Academy offers when I was a student at the Prince George's Community College, and the Southern Management Leadership Program there. They had Watati Academy as a guest speaker, and we got to learn so much more about the program, what they offer, and how we could get involved. So after competing in the idea pitch competition, I was able to learn more about how to serve other people in my community. So my business idea, which was kinesiotherapy, involves supporting patients not just physically, but emotionally, and supporting them by providing psychological safety. So through this competition and through the mentorship, I learned how to reach out to potential patients and learn about their needs and their desires and also their anxieties regarding going to physical therapy. So that has been an eye-opening experience that I've been able to apply and keep in mind with my venture. So my company won first place, and I was able to earn seed money that I've been able to keep in storage when I finally am able to implement this business idea.
If people don't start changing and creating that entrepreneurship mindset, financial literacy mindset, to understand money, to understand wealth, understand the difference between being rich and being wealthy. If they don't now, every time you look around, people are losing jobs. Technology and some other things are taking over. If we don't teach our children, especially those in school or that age range of 11 to 25, the importance of thinking about how to create their own wealth or becoming entrepreneurial employees, that as we call it, I don't know where they're gonna go. Because we don't just tell the student what to do, we show them the way. Most people do not participate because people tell you, go do it, but nobody's gonna show you. Watati is there with you in the trenches until we climb out together.
Watati Power.
Watati Power.
We are empowered to achieve them possible. Watati Power.
Hello, I'm Councilmember Eric Olson, representing District 3 in Prince George's County. I'm glad to be here and offer congratulations. I know that the nonprofit capacity building program has had an exciting year helping numerous nonprofits. And in addition to the launch of a fourth cohort, the Prince George's Support, Organize, Act, Rise workshop program is now in its second year. I want to I'm especially grateful to be able to introduce a Cohort 3 graduate, and that's Liberty's Promise. I've worked very closely with Liberty's Promise for many years. In fact, when they first came to Prince George's County, I was on the county council, and we were lucky to be able to offer support. And now they're doing great work, as they have for a long time, to support our immigrant communities in Prince George's County. And they did a great job through COVID. They're at a number of high schools, including Parkdale, which is in District 3. And I know one of their most significant accomplishments recently was the development of HR systems and infrastructure and institutionalized processes. But they've always, Liberty's Promise, and working with Bob at Liberty's Promise, he and the team have done a great job educating young people, supporting civic education, particularly among our immigrant communities, and just doing a fantastic job. I've always been enjoyed going and speaking to their classes. So congratulations to Liberty's Promise and to all of Cohort 3.
I've enjoyed these last 3 years. They've challenged me and helped me grow professionally, but beyond that, it's very rare that you can develop like real friendships in a professional setting, and you and I have done that. What I would say about Liberty's Promise as a whole, I think I've mentioned this, I'm a fan of the organization, and I appreciate that you're here.
I really appreciated you're being able to push me when I needed pushing, and you're being able to sort of sit back and give it a little bit of a rest or slow down a little bit when that was necessary. It was a great value to us, and I especially appreciate some of the advice you've given working with our board. You know, when you started working with me, our board was pretty much come to the quarterly meeting, listen to Bob talk, go away. Come to the next quarterly meeting, listen to Bob talk, go away. Bob says, please help with this, please help with that. Nobody does anything. Next quarterly meeting, they come in and they're ready to listen again. And so I think that some of your advice on gently holding folks and they're holding their feet to the fire about, okay, here's your list. I really like the idea of here's the list of the people you said you'd talk to last month. Here it is. Or last quarter. Okay, where are we with this one? Where are we with this one? Where are we with that one? Because it gets people to understand that they're a little more than volunteers. They're really assisting you in growing the organization and getting your name out there. And if they can't do that, I mean, the executive director and the staff, they can't do it by themselves. It wasn't really an aha moment, but just to start to laying out the succession plan. Yeah. To see that everything that I've got in my head that's so obvious to me that somebody else will walk in and say, all right, what's happening here?
My name is Bob Ponecterra. I'm the executive director and founder of Liberty's Promise. Liberty's Promise was incorporated in Washington, D.C. in 2003, and we opened our doors for business here in Alexandria in 2005. And today we've got 29 programs in 24 locations across 8 jurisdictions. As a third-generation immigrant of Italian and Polish heritage, I believe that America is still a land of opportunity. And because I think that, I believe that it's a land of opportunity for young people who come here and have been coming here over the past several years. They still should have the opportunity to do what they want, to study what they want, to become what they want. The mission of Liberty's Promise is to help immigrant youth learn about this country and to become active and conscientious members of the community. Liberty's Promise has 3 core programs. The first is a civic engagement program. It's an after-school program that runs for 10 weeks, once in the fall and once in the spring. The second program is an internship program, and we do that in the summer. It's a professional internship program where we place young immigrants in 8-week internships at various locations. And our third program is Civics and Citizenship Junior, and we call it that because it's in the middle schools. And we've just started it. It's a brand new program, and we're doing it up in Baltimore County. Baltimore County and Baltimore City have been having problems with young people dropping out of school in the 9th and 10th grade. So what we've endeavored to do is to run a middle school program which shows young people what the high school transition is going to be like, how it's different from middle school, but also gets them to start thinking about a career and start thinking about what they'd like to do.
Hi, my name's Mama Mera, and I'm a 2013 alumna of Liberty's Promise. I currently work as a senior analyst in the hospitality industry. Because my mom had a American college experience, she wanted my brother and I to have that same experience, and so that's why she made it a point to bring us to this country to achieve the college education, because she felt that in America that if you have an education, you can be who you want to be. Liberty's Promise exposed me to a number of scholarships that I could potentially apply for to get assistance with paying for my college at James Madison University. And if it wasn't for the exposure to these scholarships, I wouldn't have known that this money was accessible to me. Even though I started at the 11th grade and college was right around the corner, my program officer, which ended up being my mentor at Liberty's Promise, she actually guided me through the college application process. And there were a number of things that she helped me with, such as applying for the FAFSA and other things like the college application process itself, reviewing my college essays. Colleges want to know that you're an all-rounded person and you want to mention that in your essay, and so she helped me become the person that the colleges wanted to see.
Hi, I'm Habib Kamara. I'm in the 11th grade and I'm the current president of Liberty's Promise at Justice High School. My parents were really excited about me joining the program, and being from Sierra Leone, it was really like a hard transition here. Being part of such a diverse organization is just really great to see other cultures just like bond. After high school, I plan to attend a 4-year college, and Liberty's Promise has been like a really big help for like finding which colleges I would like to attend and what I really want to do in life.
Here at Liberty's Promise, we're here to help you achieve the American dream. If you don't know where to turn, if you don't know how things work, let us know and we can help you.
I'm Ingrid Watson, Prince George's County Council member for District 4. I am very pleased to be here with you today. Building the capacity of our homegrown nonprofits is so important, and being creative in how we reach more nonprofits and provide better resources is crucial. That is why the Ivy Community Charities of Prince George's County Incorporated is such a unique and exciting addition to the nonprofit capacity building program. This partnership will allow for a greater number of nonprofits in the community to move the work of their organizations forward by outsourcing key projects and minimizing the use of their already limited financial resources, which will allow for more time to focus on serving their communities. This is a great resource for our Prince George's County nonprofits. It is great to see this program evolve and adapt to the changing needs of the community, but also exciting to see the flagship program continue to produce results and graduate cohorts. Now I am honored to introduce to you the final cohort member, the Ivy Community Charities of Prince George's County Incorporated, fondly known as Charities. Charities has made great strides over the past 3 years, and I'm honored to share that one of their most exciting accomplishments is the launch of their Ivy Vine Incubator that allows for smaller nonprofits to obtain capacity building support. This program is a force multiplier for good, and the Ivy Vine is an example of how cohort members are deepening their reach and impact with their peers in the community. In addition to Charities diversifying its funding sources, especially through the use of state bond funding, they also strengthen their budget and audit systems and focused on leadership development and succession planning. To that end, Charities achieved the Maryland Nonprofit Standards for Excellence recognition, as only 16 nonprofits in the county have been accredited and recognized to date. What a great capacity has been built, and I am honored to extend my personal kudos, congratulations, and deep appreciation to the Ivy Community Charities of Prince George's County and all of Cohort 3. I appreciate all that you've done and continue to do for the residents of Prince George's County. Thank you, and we look forward to celebrating you all this evening.
So I have one very simple question for you, which is, would you please share what some of the learnings, the highlights, the challenges that have existed for you and Ivy over these last 3 years?
Thank you for this opportunity, Valerie, to share. It has been an amazing 3 years, and it really went by a lot quicker than we had thought it would. When we started, I had some intrepidation with regard to the time commitment. We wanted every opportunity to move our organization to the next level. And we saw this as definitely that opportunity. And one of the very first things that Erica Roberts, our capacity building coach, helped me to understand was time management. And then it also kind of went into my own personal life in terms of time management. And I just wanted to share very, very quickly, prior to what I'm about to share, my husband and I would fix dinner whenever, and he would eat whenever, I would eat whenever. It's just the two of us. So, however, what I did was to craft out, just as I had crafted out time for the planning, I also crafted time out for us. As you know, our organization was established by the chapter of a sorority, of Alpha Kappa Alpha Sorority Incorporated. So there were a lot of parallels in how we were operating in Ivy Community Charities with the way in which our chapter, Iota Gamma Omega, was operating. We learned to kind of turn the corner there and moved and thought about and focused on recognizing we're a membership organization to some extent, but we really tried to focus on what were best business practices and modeling those. That meant, for example, we previously had a nominating committee and a tellers committee and a bylaws committee, but we recognized that in the business world for nonprofits, with boards of directors, if you will, there's a governance committee, and that governance committee handles all of those kinds of things. So we transferred from that membership model into what we considered a business model. Another area was with regard to succession planning. We hadn't really thought about it. We knew about it, but hadn't thought about it. We put that plan, with Erica's help, into action. And for the first time, we're able to hire a deputy executive director. We also learned how to better develop our budget. And then finally, this whole process gave us the confidence to complete our Standards for Maryland Nonprofit, Standards for Excellence accreditation level. We'd been through the basics level. We completed the basics enhanced just before we became a partner with Fair Chance in the Ready for Work capacity building program. And there was just so much going on, but nevertheless, through the time management, through the acquisition of the skills that we gained for our board, our staff, myself, we were able to achieve the Standards for Excellence accreditation.
Okay.
And there are less than 20 nonprofits in Prince George's County that have earned even the basics or basics enhanced. So we are one of, I think, less than 10 that have achieved the accreditation level.
You all took all of that, and during this process, you all started to go into the world of capacity building through your Ivy Vine, which
Yes.
we were able to watch kind of from your plans to the groundbreaking to actually watching your first cohort start. We thank you for everything that you put into this partnership.
I am Cheryl Petty Garnett. I serve as the Executive Director of the Ivy Community Charities of Prince George's County, located in Prince George's County, Maryland. I've been serving in that position for 13 years. The Ivy Community Charities of Prince George's County serves all of the residents of Prince George's County. We're not isolated to any particular district. And we focus primarily on those most in need, for disadvantaged communities, for parents, for students, for senior citizens, and we also support businesses in the work that we do here. The Ivy Community Charities of Prince George's County has several core programs. The primary program is the Ivy League program, which is our youth development program. That includes our Popcorn Club. It includes our program for middle school girls, the Sarah Wise Wooten Young Ladies Academy. It also includes a program for males and females at the high school level, the Institute for the Growth and Development of All America's Youth, and a parent component that we call Parents on Track. In addition, we provide scholarships, our ICC Scholars Program, where we provide scholarships over $50,000 every year. We also provide support to an adopted family component, where we're serving 6 families here in Prince George's County. And one of our favorite and oldest programs is the Shoe Bank, where any students who are having some difficulty, their families are having difficulty, and they aren't able to afford shoes, we provide shoes to them free of charge. The Ivy Community Charities of Prince George's County was able to acquire the facility here at 6118
Walton Avenue in 2012. We affectionately refer to it as the Ivy Youth and Family Center. We're able to hold all of our programs here, the middle school program, the high school program, and the Parents on Track program. We don't want parents to just drop their kids off. We want them to stay here. And so the Parents on Track program offers them an opportunity to really have networking and workshops that really cater to their interests and their needs.
Hi, my name is Maya Marshall. I'm 14 and I participate in Sarah Wise Wooten Young Ladies Academy, also known as SWIPE. I first learned about the programs Ivy Community Charities offers from a good friend of my mom that went to college with her, Bowie State University, and my mom thought it would be a great opportunity for me to participate. I enjoy the programs Ivy Community Charity provides because I get to hang out with other girls from 6th to 8th grade, and I get to express my creativity, and it prepares me for the world. Ivy Community Charity has helped my family and I build generational success by offering growth and development programs. Ivy Community Charities taught me about entrepreneurship in the middle of quarantine when we had a workshop that taught us about how to make candles, which inspired me to make my own business, Candle Plus.
Hi, my name is Haley Gloucester. I'm in the 7th grade and I'm a part of Sarah Wise Wooten Young Ladies Academy. I first became involved in the program during the pandemic in 6th grade and I'm now in 7th grade. A new experience that Ivy League Charities has exposed me to is when we went to Allen Pond Park to learn about the trees. We learned about the height and how old the trees were, and we uploaded it to NASA so they could use it for citizen science. Every morning I do a self-affirmation with my mom, who's a part of the SWILA committee, and we say be a lady at all times.
I invite you to join us as we continue our mission to empower youth, strengthen families, and build generational wealth here in Prince George's County, Maryland.
Hi, everyone. My name is Gretchen Vanderveer, and I am the CEO of Fair Chance. And I have the pleasure of wrapping up this celebration with a final salute and congratulations to the 4 graduating nonprofit leaders so inspirationally profiled in the videos you just saw. Such impressive programs, and what they are achieving on behalf of young people and their families across this region is truly admirable. And on behalf of all of us associated with the Nonprofit Capacity Building Program in Prince George's County, we are so proud to know these leaders and to have had a chance to work with them over these past 3 years. So to conclude our program, I want to propose a toast to Cheryl Garnett, Executive Director of Ivy Community Charities, Bob Panachera, Executive Director of Liberty's Promise, Dewana Kennedy, Executive Director of Side by Side, and Ambassador Dr. Margaret Durecki, Executive Director of Watati. We are grateful for your participation in this program. We acknowledge your hard work, and we applaud your achievements. We wish you continued success in fulfilling your important missions and achieving results for the young people and families of Prince George's County. To you. And before we depart, a reminder, this program is brought to you not only by my organization, Fair Chance, but also by a collaborative effort of Youth Invest Partners and the Prince George's County Council, who made a generous grant so that nonprofits in Prince George's County, like the 4 you met today, can receive free support to strengthen their business practices and services. I want to thank all of you for tuning into our program and for sharing in our stories of success in Prince George's County. Please have a beautiful tomorrow.